Get the real facts. Listen to the real interviews. Share your real thoughts with Andre Donald on Real Expressions, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., Monday to Friday. It's all about Real Expressions.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
You gotta be careful in whatever you do, friends. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the world. How you doing? Nice to have you listening. And hey, guess what? We made it to another day. Good morning to you, my dear, and let us pray. Amen. Good morning, and how are you? Well, that's good. It's good to hear that you're not bad. I'm complaining. I'm complaining for you. Well, when you say everybody have a food, what you mean? So people have food then? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, you don't walk in with stick and you don't walk in break up. Yeah. No. No. You sup on then. Nah, man. Mad. You walk in break up? I never see you walk break up yet. All that years I know you. You're glad for me. I'm glad for you too. Anyway, so how's your daughter? She left already? Okay. Is she walking down the road? Oi, oi, oi. That Christine lady. That Chris. How she could have a young lady leaving home early so 5 o'clock in the morning? What? Oh boy. That don't nice at all. To leave early so. Oh nice. Okay. How's daddy this morning? He's alright? Well, that's good. Man looking handsome today. Man going and lime or what? Say? To go where? In the bush? Don't say that about man. Man. Eh, okay, okay. I had to come and talk to him. We had to talk our business. Okay. Remind him that we had to talk our business. Me and him had to talk our business. So I had to, yeah, I had to come and sit down and talk, and we had to make a plan. A master plan direction one. Yeah. Yeah, man, we had to make a little plan and walk a thing. Yeah. So tell him I'll come and see him. Maybe this week I might come and sit down and talk to him for a minute. All right, so take care. All right, have a good day. Bye bye. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. What's up, friends? What's up? Everything okay? Well, me, I'm cool. I'm all right. Kami, good morning. You didn't check in yesterday, girlfriend? I didn't hear from you. That made me kind of a little bit worried. I care about you a lot, and I didn't hear you yesterday, and that's not like you. Usually, you'd listen to your sermon in the morning, and then you would listen in the afternoon, and you'd make a little check in, but you didn't check in yesterday. So I trust all is well with you, and if you're not as well as you should be, I would want to believe that you are getting medical help. Right? Good. Who else? Did anybody else not check in yesterday? No. Everybody else is okay and cool. Drumsticks will call in a while, so we'll get a little bit of scripture reading, and then we'll get the weather. In the meantime, I shall search for the what you call it? Waterwise, yeah. As a matter of fact, I am right now looking for Waterwise with hold on. What's the date today? Can anybody remember? It's the 31st of May, ain't it? Yeah. So Waterwise 31st, 26th, 27th. When was the last time we got a water bike? Let me just okay, so the last one was the 25th. Hey drums, I'm coming to you. Hold on there, girl. 25th. And 25th would have been Tuesday last. That's interesting. Tuesday last. So we'd have to do a double check with Nawasa because we did not have any program. Nope. We did not have any program outside of Tuesday last. Okay. I am no. I'm looking for something. Well, yeah, I should be talking to you and looking at it. That's a bad thing, you know. That's what I don't do sometimes. I don't do that very well. Oh, in case you're hearing anything. Oh, you're not seeing because I have me up. You would have seen the girl walk through. Drummers, morning. Oh, good morning. I thought it was drumsticks. Tell me quickly. All right. Okay. What station is it? Do you know? Okay. All right. I'll have to inform the engineer as to what is happening. Yeah. Who am I speaking to? Oh, you. Well, not a long time. It's just about what? About 2 weeks. Yeah, about 2 weeks. All right. Oh, that's your neighbor. I remember her when she used to work. Yeah, I remember her. When I saw the picture, that's when I remember. I'm like, hold on, this is the lady who died? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know it. I know the area. I know the area very well. But it's sad. It's sad for her to go. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, don't worry. She and Agnes and Huggins and them, yeah, they probably they liming now. Maybe they. Yeah, they getting on in truth, but let they get on where they get on. We don't go in and get on. Let it stay there and get on with their business. Yeah. All right. So take care, mom. You too. Great. Bye. 91. You're the real boss, man. Yeah. And especially when you're alone and people don't even bother in with you. Yeah, man. 91. You're the real boss. He'll lie. What's up with you?
Nothing.
Should I show you on television?
I'm not hearing me.
I know. I have all of them down. Are you hearing you now?
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, I have all of them down. I didn't want to hear the news this morning. So I turned everything down and guess what? I was hearing it from outside. I was so wow. And one thing turned me off of the news.
I said Thomas Granville. Listen, I know what I'm supposed to say, but
That turned me off. I'm like, oh, she did that.
and I'm like, what the hell is wrong?
Yeah, I'm like,
Granville is already to town, child.
I'm like, oh, she did. I turned everything down, and then the one outside, the radio outside, I'm like, oh my God. And I'm not getting up. I'm just not getting up this morning. So yeah, the tongue of Grenville. I'm like, for real? Did she say that?
I had one of those moments.
I need to do this for you. This, and I need to do this. Right. And when you have spots like those, you don't wear armless things like that blue spot you have right there. Of course it is. You don't see the blue spot? The blue spot right there, it goes across. It's like more like a line or two lines. You ain't seen it? Yeah. When you have things like those, look right there. See it?
That,
Oh, there you go. How did you find it?
that's not spot. That's Renee.
Well, duh, it's a spot. Drums. What's that, girl? Talk to me. Talk to the lady in the village. Not one day you can talk to drumsticks. You vex with her? What?
But you like Bacchanal?
Yes, I'm
Bacchanal
born.
is your middle name. Everybody drumsticks. How are you?
Drums. The young lady asked how you doing now.
Okay. I'm okay. All my friends? It was good. All my friends? That's good. Mm-hmm. Yep. You also. All right.
All right, bye-bye. I have me eyes are back and all that. I want you to do some calculations for me. I want you to do some calculations for me. Yeah. You see, boy. When we do the weather and I don't tell me if you've seen any water wise. I'm not seeing any. You double check for me, please. I know you usually find things and I can't find them. I don't know.
I don't have it here.
No, it's not showing up. It's not there. I don't know. We need to get in touch with what's her name? Jamila. Jamila. Jamila, don't answer. Eh? Just say yes.
Oh gosh.
You can say yes then.
No, she cannot say yes.
I thought you could just say hi.
That's not how it works.
How does it work?
You either call her on the phone,
Oh. Jamila!
like you dial her number, and
Oh.
you get her connected. and
Well,
that's what
guess what? Guess what took place this morning? Everything. Well, it was frozen and now it unfreeze. You see you there? You're frozen, right? Yeah, but you're not frozen by me here again. You're unfreeze. I don't know. We need to get some how do you call it? Donzi. You know it's Donzi? Somebody will call you and tell you what is Donzi. Well, China, let me see what you'll come up. Let me see what you'll come up with. While you Googling, I'm gonna do some try to see if I get the weather thing. Dunzy. Somebody will tell you what that is.
Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk? Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk?
It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. Jason Robertson, good morning, my brother. How you doing? All right.
To repeat the forecast, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy and breezy with few brief to wide scattered showers, improving during the afternoon. From the Morris Bishop International Airport, Jason Robertson reporting.
Thank you very much, Jason Robertson. Do take care of yourself, my brother, and do have a wonderful day. Nabila, did you find the word Dunzy?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Somebody can, I don't know, maybe somebody.
It's better now. We were having some issues with the Facebook.
Oh, we were? Oh, okay. Sometimes these things do happen. I apologize. But don't worry, the weather is the same thing like it was yesterday and the day before. Good morning.
Morning. Is it money?
Say again.
Is it money?
Hey, tell her for me, tell her for me.
I go take a long time I don't hear that kind of phrase, you know.
Yeah.
You say you're
Money.
don't see, yes, money.
Well, yeah, Dunzy. If you don't have Dunzy in your pocket, then you're broke.
Yeah.
So you see, them young people, they know
I know
Tina.
that, no.
They know that, they know that. Say good?
Yeah, good for the time.
All right, sis, take care.
All right, you too.
All right, thanks. Right, so you see Dunzy's money. So we need to get some Dunzy so you go buy some cameras. Agreed. No. Listen, remember I tell you got your calculator out? I will need to get your calculator out. Get your calculator out. If someone is born on the 13th of June, 1947, how old is that person now?
The when of June?
13th of June, 1947. How old is that person now?
They are 73.
Right now,
Yes, because their birthday's in June.
in June. So they're going to be 74 in June? Okay. So that person is 73. And if someone is born hey folks, sorry, we apologize early because we don't have water wise this morning. So we're just chatting, right? If someone was born on the 12th of November, 1946, how old is that person?
They are 74.
74 now.
They would be 75 come November.
Right. Is there any big difference in the age?
It's just a year, kind of. Not really, or no? Because, well, okay. As of June, the person is going to person
Who's going to 74?
The only difference is the person turns 75 in November, and the other person turns 75 come next June. So I don't really see no big difference.
Okay. So the fact that the New Today is calling for the National Democratic Congress to bring back Tillman Thomas to run again, and him being 73 because he was born on the 13th of June 1947, so him being 73 right now, and the fact that Keith Mitchell is leading the new National Party, and he was born on November the 12th, 1946. So tell me, what's the difference in their age really? Just some months apart, ain't it? But Keith Mitchell is too old, ain't it?
Well, that's what people say.
So Tillman is really young.
Tillman should also be too old since that's what we're throwing out there.
Do you understand?
But keep,
Go ahead, say it.
I was not saying keep looking younger until
Well, you are stating what is a fact. You're stating what is a fact. Because if you put the two gentlemen together and you ask without knowing, and somebody asks, pick the one you believe is younger, it will be Keith Mitchell that you pick. When you look at both of them, you look at the two together without knowing their birth dates. And this came to me like last night. I was just chilling. I'm like, well, hold on. In one breath, we are saying, yo, Keith, time to give this thing up. You're too old. And in the other breath, you're saying, oh, bring back Tillman Thomas to lead the NDC. But how are we so double standard? I'm like the whole of the night. Nabi, you know what time I reached here this morning? About 6:05. Of course, I wanted to talk about that. Say again? That is why I hear Tongue of Grenville. 6:05, you know, because this thing just juking me all night. I'm like, but hold on, is that really and truly how we flexing? How we rolling? What we should understand here, and now, is simply this. It is not a matter of age. It is whether or not you are capable to do the job. Google for me something. What year did Herbert Blaze die? Google that for me. What year? Or your Google taking long, so your Google are working like your camera stick too, or your Google stick. What? Fire for me?
it's a process.
Oh, it's a process. But so tell me, what year did Herbert Blaze die?
It's loading.
It's loading?
Well, I type in.
Well, look at that.
So why did I put up the thing?
I want to find that out. That is what I want to find out. What year did Herbert Blaze die? Yeah. You didn't find it yet? Hold on. Well, how my music stop and play? What happened to it?
Herbert Blaze
Mm-hmm.
died in 1989.
1989.
Yes.
How old was he then?
They don't do it age, but let me calculate. So he was born in 1918
Mhm.
and he died in 1989.
So yeah. So tell me. I mean, I ain't.
1918, 71.
71. He was prime minister when he was 70 years old. A matter of 4 years for Keith, 3 years for Tillman. Right? How old is Joe Biden? We're dealing with age this morning.
Everybody wants to know how old I am?
Yeah.
I am 27.
You don't look it. You don't look 27.
I'm older.
Did I say that? I didn't say that.
I know.
Right. How old?
Joe Biden, what? What?
Hold on, yeah, tell me.
The man is 78 years old.
Say that again. Say it louder.
He's 78.
He's 78 years old.
He's going to be 79 in November.
Right. How old is Donald Trump? Go on. Let's get it. Yeah, Donald Trump. How old is Donald Trump? Jesus? No, he ain't as old as Jesus. No. 74.
He was born on June 14th, 1946.
Right. So 74. The guy is what? 78. Biden. How old is Vladimir Putin? Let's do it. If we doing something, we screaming and we balling, let's scream and ball all over.
Vladimir Putin is 68.
68 years old. So he's the youngest of the lot. Or put it this way, the others older than him, because when you're 68, you are young by you. You're old. Yeah. The others older than him. But I'm saying this, and look at what it is. The average age is about 73. You understand? In all these people here. The average, how old was Nicholas Braffett when he died? Nicholas, I can't spell Braffett. You're not laughing. You're laughing. You don't feel you could spell Braffett too. You can't spell it. The computer spelled it for you. Don't even try that. Braffett? What are we waiting on? Hold on there. How people only send me what are they sending me messages here? Okay, let me go and read the messages now. Where are they?
Nicholas Brathwaite was 91 years old. He was born in 1925 and he departed in 2016.
Right, how old was he?
91 years of age.
How old was he then when he died? Oh no, when he was prime minister. How old was he? He was prime minister 1984 only.
1984?
Yeah, thereabouts.
So 1925.
No, not 84, sorry. Yeah, 84. I think, yeah.
He was 59.
He was 59? Okay. But was he prime minister? It was 1984? Yeah, somewhere around there. Keith Rowley. I am betting that Keith Rowley is in his 70s too. Google that for me. Google that for me. I'm betting Keith Rowley has to be in his 70s.
Keith Rowley is 71. And he's looking so young.
He's what?
He's 71.
Say that again.
71 years
What? How old is the guy? The guy right there, the ganja guy. How old is the ganja guy? Yeah, that's my girlfriend. That's my girlfriend. Kamala Bisesa? Huh? Yeah, that's my girlfriend. Don't worry. That's my hottie, right? Yeah.
Ralph is 74.
I done talk. I done. I finished. I have nothing more to say.
Ralph older than Keith, because Ralph's birthday is in August. Keith has
Exactly. I finished talk. Need I say anything? I don't think I need to say anymore.
But we always say age is just a number.
Age is just a number.
They come and talk about, oh, he too old, this, that. Nobody really bothers with them.
Nobody
That's
bo-
regulation.
But you need to do so and bring it to them. The startling reality. Bring it to them and put it right in their face. You understand? You have to bring it and put it. Look at it. 71 down south. 74 up north. Yeah?
69 over, so
Yeah.
69 quite over, so.
You understand? And right here, Tillo 73. 74. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Andrew, and good morning to Nabila and the rest of Grenada.
Speak up.
Yeah, and the rest of Grenada.
Good.
Yeah, nice little bit of information there. I kind of known Blaze was
A wrong day.
Yeah.
Go on, yeah.
But when you look at it, this thing about who is old and who is young is just talk. Because when you look at it, since in the days of Eric Matthew Gary, young people have been playing their part in politics. We will recall that when Sam White was one of the youngest ministers in the West in the Caribbean at the time, and he was Minister of Sports for Grenada. So this thing about young, we have been always having young and old people in politics, or older people in politics. So that shouldn't be worrying about who say wait a time for kid to go and whatnot. I think yes, kid have to understand that there comes a time when he have to leave.
Hold on. What makes it and what gives you the authority to say that there comes a time when he has to leave? Who decides that? And what yardstick do you use to measure that it's time for him to go?
He decides that.
Well, right. So you can't tell him it's time for him to
go.
go.
I say there comes a time.
There comes a time. When is the time?
I don't know. I wouldn't know. I don't know. I didn't say you have to go.
But you can't say there's let me put it this way. You should not say that there comes a time. You could say anything you want.
There comes a time when he will. But I cannot say when.
But hold on, you just changed your statement.
I'm not going to push him out.
You just changed your statement.
No. I say there comes a time when you have to go. That's what I said.
But you see, hold on. You're saying that there comes a time when he has to go.
Yeah.
And you're saying that there comes a time when he will go. That's two different things. Make up your mind which one.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
He will go. He will go.
He will go. We understand.
And not only he alone, all the others have gone. And there comes a time when they did go.
To understand all you. I just want folks,
all of them went.
Folks to understand what has to be understood here. And this only came up because I read the article as written in the Grenada Today, the online edition, where the person who wrote the article, the editorial, was saying that, hey, bring back Tillman Thomas. And I'm not saying no. I'm saying, hey, by all means, if they think that the NDC will stand a better chance with Tillman Thomas at the helm, bring him back to hell. Bring him.
I don't think
However,
Tillman Thomas would want to go back.
Well, I'm not here to decide whether or not he want to come back or not. I'm saying I have absolutely no problems. Therefore, we have to stop the narrative. That is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree.
We have to stop the narrative of saying
I agree with you.
too old. No. We got to stop that stupidness.
No, but knowing the situation, the editor of the Grenada Today would always find that kind of condition to see. Would always find. I mean, if we understand who is the editor of the Grenada Today, we'll understand that he always will find that kind of negative. Right, and what he's doing is he don't realize is that he is damaging NDC worse.
Have a nice day.
Same to you.
Good. 91. The real boss. No, we need to understand these things, Nabella. And age is just a number. Sparrow say it, or you sing it, or whatever. You know? And we have to understand it. Right. Stupidness now. I tell you, a whole lot of night I vex now.
Really?
Yes, that just vexed me. You know? Because, I knew it, but it's just like it just come and you just say, Andre, well, look at this thing now. And I decided, no, I have to speak to that this morning. You know, you can't just we continue to sweep things under the carpet and we have to stop that. You understand? The other thing is, as we move on, sorry folks, we didn't have Waterwise this morning. The other thing, in that same article, where the gentleman calls for the return of Tillman Thomas, in that same article, I want to quote something from that article. And it says here, Nabila, I'm going to read the entire third paragraph. Okay. It is time for the NDC as a party to face the reality that with its current dilemma and construct, it will not be able to defeat the green machine, which is indeed beatable if the right conditions, and that's where it gets troubling, if the right conditions and atmosphere are created in this country. I remember those statements made. Sheldon Scott, if you're listening me, correct me, please. I believe that these statements was made similarly so by an NDC parliamentarian. When Sheldon does so and confirm that for me on my WhatsApp here, I'll let you know. The statement was, we are going to make Grenada ungovernable. I remember that statement. And this is the same thing that is being said in this newspaper article for last weekend. Those statements are not statements we should sweep under the carpet. Those are very, very strong statements. What are you saying? Create conditions for what? For chaos? That is what it is. And the unknown is what is terrible. If you know, then you know. But the unknown, you are saying, hey, I don't know. Right. My good friend Sheldon, boy, reliable like what, you know. In the 2003 campaign, Nazim Burke made the statement that they will make Grenada ungovernable. In 2003 campaign. Before the campaign starts in 2021, whether it starts in 21, 22, or 23, here is the new today's saying. Now let me go back to the quote. Let me go back to the quote again. I want to read it. I'm going to read it here. All right. Is indeed beatable if the right condition and atmosphere are created in the country. But that is what. So when these statements are made by individuals, when I sit here and I make statements that are irresponsible, there are people who will take task to it, and they will do what is necessary. Because if I was to come here and seriously call you a thief, you can take actions and have me prove that you're a thief. And therefore, if I can't prove that, lawsuit. I don't know if you can do lawsuit here with a man's editorial, but it is indeed what he has written. And if you're writing stuff that incites chaotic behavior in a country, I believe that the state, not the government, but the state has the right to take this gentleman and say, hey, we need to talk to you. We need to talk to you. Just like how the state take the union guy. What's the union guy? What's his name? They didn't take him. They asked him to come in? Right. So just like how the state asked the union guy to come in, they should be asking George Worm to come in and explain that statement. What do you mean by that? It could be doing anything, and that is what we have to be careful of. You understand? People do something thinking that is, I trust man, don't worry that. Don't worry, George Worm. You crazy? George Worm is saying, create the right conditions and atmosphere, you know. What's the meaning of that? What is the meaning of that? We should not let this and statements similar to that be swept beneath the carpet. Because now, brother, you're a carpet home. When you sweep things on the carpet, then it just swell up. And sweep. Right. It is time that as a nation, we hold those who make irresponsible statements, we hold them accountable. We need to hold them accountable. Because if we don't, If we don't hold them accountable, capo smoke, we pipe. It is as simple as that. We don't hold them accountable, then capo smoke, we pipe. We pipe real piping hot. So I'm calling on the state. I'm calling on the state. And I'm calling on lawyers too, especially them, because they know the law. If you are friends with this guy, call him and ask him, hey, what are you saying here? You know, why are you making those statements? Find out from him. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
How are you doing?
Not too bad.
And Miss Nabila, morning. Let me say something to Miss Nabila before I make my point. I saw you in hotspot one day, said hello to you, call your name, and you were looking, wondering who that person is and know my name so well. And you might remember that, but I know you. Mr. Andre?
Yes, sir.
It's interesting that you are there with that kind of a language this morning, putting interpretation to what could be misconstrued sometimes, what could be to an extent parable. I made a statement to you one time. I actually explained something to you one time. And you had that same question, what does that mean? When I said to you, what I heard somebody said, don't worry, we have time. Similar to that. Yesterday, I listened to your program with you and Kennedy and your other friend. I just forget his name sometimes, sorry. And that same question was asked. What does that mean? And I'm not surprised that you're emphasizing it this morning, because that could be interpreted as an inspiration for another revolution or another pick-up gun thing, as we used to talk about it at one time. And it's interesting how you're putting it.
How I am putting it?
Eh?
How I am putting it? I read the statement.
Yeah.
But I'm not putting it anyway. I just read the statement. And I can read it again. I'm not putting it. I'm not doing so and causing anybody to interpret, to believe the way I'm interpreting, because I'm not interpreting in any form, shape, or fashion. I'm asking the question, what does that mean? That's what I'm asking. And I'm calling on lawyers who are friends with the gentleman to ask him, hey, what do you mean by this? And I'm calling on the state, not Keith Mitchell, but I'm calling on the state to ask the gentleman to come in. And the police represents the state here, to ask the gentleman to come in and explain the statement. Somebody needs to explain the statement.
And it's so very interesting, because that could be interpreted in other ways. Now, he might have an argument saying, well, whatever, you're done with that.
No, it can never be whatever. That's not an answer. Come on, we ain't stupid. It's not you behaving like there's a bunch of idiots that ain't great. Come on, you need to do better than that. No. It doesn't go like that. We need to do so. The statement from 2003, make Grenada ungovernable, that speaks for itself.
Yep.
That speaks for itself. This one, which can be interpreted to mean about the same thing as making Grenada ungovernable. It can be. That's one of the ways. And if the state believes that that is what the gentleman means, then the state can take actions against him. So he has the opportunity, if the state calls him in, to explain what do you mean by that. That's
and
what it is.
He could also say, well, interpret it whatever, however you want.
No, well,
I don't need to answer that.
No. That is grounds for fight.
Well, yes, that's the point.
That is grounds for
You
fight.
always continue the fight.
No.
I don't need to understand that. Because I did a statement, and that statement has no particular interpretation.
He can say that and stay exactly where the state want him to stay until he answers that question properly. Have a nice day. Your 2 minutes is gone. Have a nice day. Take care.
Very good.
Good. 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com, 442-0175. You can get in and you can talk to us. You may have a way that you're seeing this, and you may want to share that. And I say to you, friends, out of this will come something, yeah? You might see an article about Andrew Donald just now. Yeah, you might just see an article about Andrew Donald. Good morning.
Good morning, Andre.
Good morning, sir.
You made a mistake with Nicholas Bradfield, because Bradfield was 1990, not 94.
Not 94.
Not 84, not 1990.
1984.
Yeah, 1990 it was.
Right. Thank you so much. I sometimes it happens like that. All right then. Take care. God bless. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. So, good morning.
Yeah, Mr. Andrew. I would have thought that my partner there, my good friend that just spoke to you just now there, would have give us some more idea, because the impression he gave is that his statement could go anywhere or anyhow, but he didn't give us his idea. I thought he would have done that. He's my good friend. I really thought so. I mean, he just jumped around the whole statement. If a fella tell you, you see you, I'm going to get at you. What do you leave you to believe? Do you not have to take warning? He's going to get at you. You will have to take someone, and you will have to be on your P&Q. You don't know what he mean by that. So I would have thought that my friend would have looked at it from those angles. Is it a threat? Is it a warning? Is it that he saying that the right conditions are not there? What is the condition that he wants to be there? Is it a smoother condition, a rougher condition? I would have thought he'd have given a little more insight. I'm kind of like a bit disappointed there, because if this statement is made, there must be a reason for the statement. There must be a reason for the statement, and somewhere along the line, they should be able to give a reason why you are making a statement. If you're not satisfied with things in Grenada, is things not in the right way, or what? Something. I don't think my friend give us any idea to think of. So I'd have hoped my good friend that called you there would have given us some more ideas to think of.
Well, maybe he doesn't want to, because maybe he's realizing that there's only one way to interpret this.
Well, if a fella tell me he's going to hit me, or he's going to get at me, I will be on my P&Q, because I don't know in what way he'll be getting me. I don't know what his intention, whether it's good or bad. So I'll be worried to some extent. I don't think I'll be joyful. I don't think I'll be joyful if somebody refer that to me. I'll be worried. I still don't know what he wants to do, but I will be worried.
I think there's cause for concern here. I really believe that there's cause for concern. It is not a statement that should be taken lightly.
If you see when the atmosphere is right, what is the atmosphere? What atmosphere do you want?
Atmosphere and conditions.
Yeah. What is the atmosphere and the condition that you want?
I think that the statement deserves an explanation. Yeah, the statement deserves an explanation. And it's made by the owner of a media house. You have to be careful.
Yeah.
We have to be careful. Come on.
I remember, I think I said that to you already, when Alan Campbell was telling people, and he was on the media, and he was telling people, do not go to the naming of the airport. And when he was asked, he was called in by the NDC, was in office, and they called him and questioned him on it.
Yeah.
I remember that. And I personally told him that that was not a good statement. You can't just tell the nation, you're on public radio and telling the nation, don't go to the naming, a national event, a state event. The state decided to rename the airport, and you telling the nation, don't go.
Yeah. No, man, we really need to...
You put me on the alert. Why don't you want me to go?
Yeah, we need
Why
to
you
fix
going
this.
on the road and a fella stop you, say, what, be careful how you're going on there. Wouldn't you be worried?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be concerned? Be careful how you're going on there. Fire this, what you... Be careful. So I think the part 9 do justice to that, to what he said.
All right, great.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. 91, you're definitely the boss this morning and always. Sometimes you throw your hands up in the air and you wonder why. Oh, I brought you something, didn't you see? Oh, you want me to hand it to you? Here you go. Here you go. Shake before use. That's what the instruction says. Shake before use. What are you eating? Pizza? You have pizza this morning?
I had 2 from yesterday.
You had 2 pizzas and you didn't bring me some? Jesus, give me back my thingy. Oh my God. So she went with it. Yeah. I say to you guys, to all those of you listening to me this morning, once I am saying to you, these statements, they need explanation. Do not just accept it and move on. You never know what is being planned. Good morning.
I'm back again, morning again. My good friend, relax. Andre, there's that whole issue of interpretation. It's a philosophical issue I'm going to deal with now, more than the particular statement.
What I would like for you to understand, that you have thousands of listeners who may not necessarily understand your philosophical explanation. Hold on, please, my brother. I may not understand your philosophical explanation. So it may be in our best interest for you to keep it simple. Thank you.
Philosophy is simple. What usually is the problem is understanding the basic concept. So here we are with a problem where an understanding cannot be defined. So here we are. The statement, I don't actually read the article so far. I don't know the article. I've not been there with that part of it. But here you are bringing it up as an issue, taking out one part of it that you have not actually have an explanation for. So we are left with an interpretation. However, the person perceives it, conceptualize it at the same time too, you have a problem in explaining. So in a given situation, I go around the clock, you might say, in trying to make sense of what happened, or what the person said, or how it could be perceived. In such a given situation, no matter what, there is no way, for example, he can be charged. Even if he is inciting, as you called it yesterday, I heard you use the word treason. Even if he is inciting, as it is sometimes put, with a given situation, what is the right condition and all kind of thing like that, even if it is interpreted to be a case of inciting a revolution or some kind of a rebellious activity, there is no way there's a fact to be shown. There's no way, there's no fact involved in that. It's an interpretation.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
People go to court and they're found guilty. Is it a situation where facts are presented and that's why they are found guilty? Or interpretations of different things are presented, that's why they're found guilty? Some of them. Because you have people going to court and at the end of the day, they're found guilty and they will swear till their last breath, yo, that wasn't me. We have situations in the United States and in other countries where people would have spent 60-something, 70-something years in jail, 30-something years in jail. And at the end of the day, they found out that, hey, that person was not guilty. So, are you saying, therefore, that we have to look for factual information when somebody makes a statement? When you make a statement, and the statement could be HYMC, you make that statement to me. What is it? Is it a fact? Or is that just a statement you make to me? And can you be convicted in court in relation to this? Tell me.
You know, it's interesting that you bring it up that way. Listen to something I've said to people.
No, I tell you, listen what you're going to do. What you're going to do is that you're going to take this and you're going to go around the corner with it. And persons are going to listen and persons are going to lose it. No, don't do that. Answer. You have the uncanny ability to take it and go around the corner. And by the time you come back around the corner, nobody knows what you're talking about. Answer.
Careful that you think people don't know what would be an understanding of the
answer.
It has to be presented as a fact. If it is not truthful, a fact is basically true. You know?
A fact?
What is the problem? What is the problem so much of the time is that we leave it to interpretation.
I tell you what.
There comes the Bible involved.
We are not going to leave this. We're not going to leave this to interpretation. Your time is up. Have a nice day. We ain't going to leave that one to interpretation. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the world. Good morning. Hello? 4420175. That's the number you can call us as to be a part of the program. Or you can WhatsApp call us on 4420175 also. There's that possibility. That is what our problem is. We are so caught up in other things that we refuse to call a spade when there's need to. Good morning.
Morning to you, Andre. How are you doing?
Hey, Shalon, what's up with you?
I'm good, man. Andre, I'm trying to figure out why the previous caller going all around in the mountain, past the sulfur spring, through the waterfall, down the ravine, under the breadfruit tree, pick some nutmeg, and then go down by the plantain plant. Just to understand a simple concept. The entire statement, the statement that was made, is very clear. It's create the enabling conditions. I mean, you have it in front of you. I'm using the phone right now, so I can't read the statement itself. But it doesn't say create the conditions within the party, you know. Because creating the conditions in the party, the political organization, is different from creating the conditions in the country. Creating the conditions in the party means you would get your candidates together and you get your machinery together on a polling division and constituency level, and you get your funding and so on together. So that's one concept. getting your stuff together on the party level.
But Sheldon,
What is
the
being
thing
put forward
says,
is getting the conditions in the country.
it says here, it will not be able to defeat the green machine, which is indeed beatable, if the right conditions and atmospheres are not created in the country.
But that's clear to
So it's
understand
clear.
to anybody with common sense what is being said there. And I'm not saying that the previous caller doesn't have intellect and common sense.
You do have.
But I'm saying,
You do have.
I'm not saying
That
that.
you
And I
could-
will never
I
say
could
that
say that.
about. I would never say
You
that.
do have. You do have.
No, well, you could say that. I wouldn't say that.
You do have.
But what I'm saying there is
Call
that the
spade spade.
statement is very clear, because what are the conditions that you're going to create to change your government? What is the atmosphere you're going to create to change your government? People don't change your government if everything going all nice and dandy. People don't change your government if the government is performing and the country is on a positive trajectory and there is peace and stability in the country. You don't see people changing governments in situations like that. So if you're saying create the atmosphere within the country, it obviously means that you're talking of an unstable environment. It obviously means that you're speaking of one where there are a number of strikes taking place and basically anarchy on the streets and so. So it is a very dangerous statement, and it is said in the context of looking for regime change. That is obvious, that is clear, that is not debatable. That's pure, it's normal English language, it's very clear. So I'm still trying to understand why they going up the mountainside and trying to find a trail in Mount St. Catherine and going up to Tufton Hall and trying to find out why you got to go all the direction. You think it's clear? There's no need for this deep intellectual interpretation. I think sometimes some of us try to overthink things too much. What is said there is clear.
Mister, as I told the gentleman, you're going around the corner. And by the time you do something, you come back around, nobody know what you're talking about. It is just plain trying to be philosophical. Trying to be. Doesn't mean that you are. But you're trying to be that.
What I'm saying is in the context of this thing, there's no need for all of that.
Of course there is no need.
There's no need for all of that. What is being said is clear. If I tell my little son, Daddy is going to make your tea, he doesn't have to say, well, I wonder what type of tea he's going to make, and I wonder if he's going to be using water at this temperature to make the tea, and I wonder how long he's going to take it, and which bottle he's going to use, and is he going to use that spoon. The bottom line is, Daddy say he's going to make tea. We have to go all philosophical in relation to it for about the water temperature and the volume of milk, the cereal and all of that. The bottom line is, Daddy going to make tea. So I fail to understand, because the article itself, the context of the article, as I said, is regime change.
Yep. That is what the article started to speak about. That is when the article said that, hey, we can bring back Tillman Thomas. That's what the article said.
Yeah. And the article itself, the entire article itself is very telling, because the entire article basically shows that there's a bit more confusion within the National Democratic Congress than people have been led to believe in the first instance. Because if you're talking about so many people vying for leadership within the party as it is, and now you have the idea of a former leader being called back, and they're using the John Compton. They actually use the example of John Compton, and I can't think of... I don't know why they use that particular idea, because this thing killed John Compton. It killed him. He didn't complete the term. When he came in as Prime Minister, I can't remember the exact year, but when he came in as Prime Minister of St. Lucia, coming back, I think it was in his late 80s or 90s, he came back to be Prime Minister of St. Lucia and bring his party back into power. It killed him. The man didn't survive his term. So to use that as an example and saying you should bring back Mr. Tillman Thomas and so on. But anyway, it's up to Mr. Tillman Thomas and the delegates of the NDC to decide. But I'm just saying it's very interesting. It's very, very interesting.
Very interesting. Here's what I got.
People who can't manage a party want to manage a country, Andrew, and manage a country with a world pandemic going on. People who cannot manage a party, they can't even decide who they want as their candidates in certain seats. For instance, you're hearing what's going on in St. George, Northeast, and different places.
I didn't want to hear that now. No, we can talk that at a different time. Hear that, but I must give you one before you go. A partner of mine just say on social media here that he going back to launch his party just now. Come back to Grenada to launch his party. And
party launching like boat in Karaku, boy.
Yeah, don't worry. He said the name of his party is Blast. And
it's Blast.
Yeah, his symbol is all the aces, spades, kings, diamonds, club. And the leader of his party is the Joker.
Andrew, bye-bye.
Later, partner, take care of yourself. Oh my God, Depo, you are crazy. I love that one, man. Yeah, so the Joker is anyway. Let's leave that alone. Thanks for your comments, folks. Those of you on social media, on Facebook, thanks for your comments. It's indeed, a joy being able to interact with you. And yeah, we usually get messages on WhatsApp too. I try to read most of them. Joan, good morning. How you doing? Joan, where are you again? Where are you? Where's Joan? She's not in London. Oh boy. She said it's nice and sunny in England today, and it's a holiday. And wow, she's getting a tan. Whoa, you go, girl. Happen, man. Happen, Joan. Happen. You're Joan the Happener. Yeah. Anyway, take a quick look on the wall, and on my computer it tells me that it's 13 minutes after the 8 o'clock hour. Oh, Joan is in Birmingham. Wow. Good for you, girl. You're not living with all the the people in that particular area. We're gonna take a commercial break and we come right back. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. Stay with us.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent. Perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines. Yet suitable for your hand wash. Soft on your hands. Ozone disinfecting cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
Green's Concept introduces the latest innovation in air conditioning technology in Grenada, providing the most energy efficient, environmentally friendly air conditioning units in Grenada. Using a natural refrigerant, our air conditioning unit systems are up to 40% more energy efficient than the current units used in the Grenadian market. Powerful cooling while using less electricity and very inexpensive. That means more money in your pocket. We offer free delivery to all locations of installation and installed by top quality trained professional engineers engineers with over 20 years experience in the business. Contact Greens Concept 417-5460 or 442-1663. Email greensconcept@gmail.com. At Greens Concept, we cool you and the planet.
Greens Concepts announces special prices on 18,000 and 24,000 BTU units. You have been saving on power, now save on prices. Call us today.
I'm Shadell Naya Compton of Belmont Estate, and I've worked in the tourism industry in Grenada for 20 years, and I just love what I do. When COVID-19 halted business and I had to close my doors, it was so painful. Loss of income, loss of guests, loss of staff. Today, there's light again because of the COVID-19 vaccine. I listened to the scientists and to my trusted friends in the medical profession. I took the vaccine to get back to work and back to life. And because I care for myself and for each of you, I am only one. But together, we can get there.
Hey, I am Corporal 85 Grant, attached to CRD Eastern Division, reminding you that incest and all other sexual violence is a crime.
And me say no make them take advantage of you.
Thanks for that info there, Corporal Grant. Remember, it's important that you do what you can to make Grenada a better place. It is not about trying to destroy Grenada. Do you understand? And I believe it's high time for us as citizens of Grenada. I think it is high time that we stop this. You have to understand and we have to know that when we destroy the country, because Keith Mitchell is the leader of the country, so we're out to destroy him and we're out to destroy the country. When he's gone, let us look at it this way. You succeed in destroying him and he's gone. Do you think that there's a magic wand that you can wave and right the wrong that you have done to the country? Do you think? Do you think that if another leader was to come, and as you believe, the thousands of you who are in the few, because you're not in the many, the thousands of you. Yes, there are thousands of people who don't want Keith Mitchell in the office. And we have to understand that. It's not hundreds, there are thousands. The NDC had about 20,000 plus people voting against the new National Party last election. So let's not kid ourselves. But guess what? These thousands are in the few. Because if you were in the many, you would have won the elections. You didn't. So you're in the few. But let us look at it this way. And these thousands become the thousands in the many. And you have a new political leader. And you would have thought that Keith Mitchell did so much wrong that you mash up the country to get rid of Keith Mitchell. What happens after that? Is that person coming the fairy godmother of Grenada, so he or she is going to wave a wand and Grenada is back on track again? It's not going to go that way. It's not going to go that way. We still will have the same Grenada to deal with. As a matter of fact, worse, because you mash, I ain't saying we, you mash it up. That's what you did. You created all the chaos, all the havoc, all the everything. You made this country ungovernable. And now you are at the helm. What do you expect to have? Think about it. Think about it. It is high time we start to see this. We should realize simply this. It is not about the state. Know this, you know. It is not about the state. Because the state is the country. You may want to deal with the party. Because you are campaigning, when campaign starts, you are campaigning against the party. You're not campaigning against the state. The state will remain after the elections have gone. The state will still be there. NNP as a party may not be there, and there may be another party installed by the people. And the people would have installed this party to govern what? The state. So we should not seek to destroy the state. And that is where we cannot seem to be able to differentiate between party and state. Do you understand? The police, they don't work for the party. They work for the state. It is not the Royal NNP Police Force. It is the Royal Grenada Police Force. Understand that? Understand that? That is where we have to be careful. Because what is happening is that we seem to think that it is okay to destroy the state because we believe that there's going to be somebody with a magic wand who's going to fix it after we destroy it. Sheena Andrew Barry, good morning to you, dear heart. How are you doing this morning? Nice to have you clocking in. What is your problem? Sit down. I need to talk to you. Somebody calling on 4420-975. If you want to get in contact with me, you may call me on 4420-175. Did I hear Maxine coming already? Good morning, Maxine. How are you doing this morning? And good morning to you, Brandon. Is he there? Yes. Oh, he's there. Girl, I'm kind of stressed out. I told you why on the weekend, didn't I? What did I tell you on Saturday? Oh. Yeah. And it's worse than I thought. We should probably talk off before we talk on. Yeah, we will. It's worse. Good morning. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Hi, Mr. Donald.
Good morning, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm there.
I'm just calling to make sure that you are okay and make sure that God bless you and He keep you safe and strong and that everything is impossible with Him.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
All right. Where are you calling from?
River Valley.
Oh, you. Okay. I got you. You. Take care of yourself.
You too.
How's the boiling spring?
Coming on. It's boiling.
It's boiling?
Yes, as normal.
As normal. Just wondering if it's abnormal boiling.
Not abnormal driving. So when you're coming up?
No.
You don't come in?
No. You want to
to come down?
No. You want to sexually abuse my body?
Hello. I don't do these things.
Or you want to physically abuse my body?
I am going to put Brandon on you, eh?
Brandon? No. I prefer you.
Were you very corrupt this morning, Andre?
Anyway, so you good?
Yes, I am. I am blessed and highly favored.
Nice to hear you, darling. Take care of yourself, yeah?
All right, then.
One love, great. Yeah. Nabi, it's worse, I'm telling you. It's really, really bad. I'm going to take a commercial break. Somebody's calling. Nabi, don't go. Good morning.
Good morning, Andre. Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning, Andre.
Good. Can you speak up, please? Because I may hear you clearly, but the folks who are listening would not be able to hear you clearly.
Good morning, Andre, and good morning, Nabi. And how are you?
Good morning. I'm okay.
Okay. Andre, and how are you?
Well, I asked you to speak up, and you didn't even decide. You decide you're not going to speak up. That's not nice. Because the listeners would like to hear what you're saying.
Good morning, Andre.
You're trying a little bit better. Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. Right, so you're okay. I'm good. Once you're okay, I'm good.
All right.
Bye. Have a nice day, Nabia.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Like all my girlfriends and them come out this morning. I come out to play. Hold me tight, wrong me barely. I come out to play. There's a song. You really want that commercial break, yeah? Okay.
Dr. Chaitan again, international social skill consultant, reminding you that we should stop every form of sexual violence here in the beautiful island of Grenada.
And me say no make them take advantage of you.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent. Perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines. Yet suitable for your hand wash. Soft on your hands. Ozone disinfecting cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents: soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Now more than ever, Flow is working hard to keep you connected to the things that matter most: your family, your work, and your favorite entertainment. We are also providing Flow Study free of charge so students can stay connected and up to date with their schoolwork. And because your safety is our highest priority, you can manage your account from the safety of your own home through the MyFlow app. We are here for you, keeping you connected.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Get high making money moves with the NLA's new Aces High Scratch game with 4 chances to win. Beat the dealer's card to win the prize shown. Reveal an A symbol. And just like that, you are automatically a winner. Scratch away to win the top prize of $10,000. Win easy with Scratch. Must be 18 or older to play.
Treat yourself from head to toe with A1 hair, skin, and beauty products from Sarah's Hair and Beauty Supply Store, located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville, close to the New Testament Church. Want to achieve that classy Instagram model look? Come visit us at Sarah's Beauty Salon. We offer expression, pre-stripped, and antibacterial braids, forelocks, jerry curl, deep wave, yaki weave. Lift front wigs are also available, both synthetic and human hair. Of course, we offer a collection of extensions, Brazilian 100% human hair and Peruvian 100% virgin Remy. We provide our customers with the finest nail care products, eyelashes, do-rags, razors, shaving products, and weaving needles to keep you stylish and popping. Visit Sarah's Hair and Beauty Supply Store today, and remember, we treat our customers with the lowest prices nationwide and raging discounts store-wide. Sarah's Hair and Beauty Supply Store, where all your beauty wishes will most certainly be granted.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
In whatever you do and whatever you say, you have to be careful. It's what? 27 minutes before the 9 o'clock hour. So the guys, and the village is here with me for a minute, but the guys in the newsroom, Brandon is there, and I do believe that Maxine is also there, and so too, will be Don Ezra? Right. So they'll be preparing the 9 o'clock, 9 and 10, and then they'll all pitch their efforts together and they'll come up with the lunchtime edition of news, which is at 11:45. And then they will do the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4. And while they're doing that, they'll pit efforts again together and come up with the news at 5, which is the first news for evening, although it's in the afternoon. It's the first news for evening in Grenada. Don't go, Nabia. I'm going to take this call. Let it go. Good morning.
Andre.
Yes?
Morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Abella.
Hello, good morning.
Cause mine, I got a complaint on you. My wife tell me you cuss her and that is not good.
I didn't cuss her. Tell her I don't with her.
When you see my wife on the street, love her for me, please. Call her always one family. Andre, we make up with thing already?
Excuse me, sir. Good morning. Can I help you, please?
Andre, this is Fluffy here. If you want to ignore my calls or whatever, I can't stand it anymore. I need that love.
You need love? You're married.
Yeah, well, your love is a different love.
You're married. And you just talk about you and your cousin.
Yeah,
I'm not your family.
Yeah, you use more than even my family.
No. You should have known better, man.
Andre, you need to put your differences aside.
I don't have no difference. I have no difference. You don't have difference.
I get married this time. I mean to live happy, but I live
well, yes, live. I want you to live happy. Happy
Yeah, but
life.
the way you and Nabella treating me, like I can't live happy.
Come on, we are happy for you, you know. Trust me. If there's one thing, I'm gonna tell you this straight up. In terms of people in the world being happy for you, look, I could not be happier. Happy for
I am
you.
happy.
Happy for you, and I'm extremely happy for Manda. I think that you guys made a wonderful decision to get married. That is really good. That is really, really good.
I'm happy because of you and Nabella.
No, don't worry about that, man. Don't worry about that. Don't let that spoil your thunder. Are you mad? No, don't let that spoil your thunder.
I don't comfortable. We have to do better than that.
I believe we should have done better. I believe that. I believe you should have done better.
Yeah, well, we have to straighten that.
I believe that we need to.
All right.
But however, what you need to know, when someone gets a wound, it takes time to heal.
What, me, your sugar?
Yes.
I know when you're Nabella sugar.
Yes.
I know when you're sugar, you will not take long to heal.
Yes. You're so right. You're so right.
We got to deal with that. Don't worry. I know when you and Nabella going to need me. Have a little patience.
Need?
Bye, Auntie. Bye.
Bye. That is really funny. You saw her?
I saw her on Saturday. I was with my uncle. My uncle came up from St. George.
Okay.
Yes, and I saw her in a veranda. I said, I'm done with you, man. Done with you.
Two wonderful people, two beautiful people. I am so very happy for them that they really got married. It's just that we ain't talking. It's just that. It has nothing else. We don't hate them in any way. Now, I want to address something, yeah? And it has to do with permissions being given by the police to individuals to have activities in this challenging times. I say challenging. All right. And some of the things that when you get the permission is that the police would like to see you practice the protocols, which include trying your best to keep distance, wearing a mask. And most of all, the police would like to know that if you're given a time, you stick to that time. So 15 minutes before the time, you need to tell the people, hey, at 5 minutes to 10, 5 minutes to 11, whatever, the music will be shut off. And there's absolutely no excuse for that. And persons have to understand that. The music is shut. Persons then have to be aware of one other thing. And I don't think persons are aware of this, Nabila, because businesses are supposed to be shut by 11 o'clock, The curfew is on 12. So it gives people time to get home. So you're supposed to shut everything down. You can shut your music at 10 o'clock if that's the time you got. Or 10:30 if that's the time you got. But when it comes to shutting your business, the time is already established, which is 11 o'clock. And the person should try their best to start getting home because your curfew is at 12 o'clock. Let me also say this. One understands that persons like to do so and go out and lime, go out and hang out, socialize. And you may live in Bushaju, but if a girl that you're talking to that you like who lives in Sateers, so you drive up because you want to visit the girl and you want to talk and you probably know that there's something taking place in the crab hole, or there's something taking place in Rosehill by Ched or wherever. And if these things are taking place, you may want to go and, buy a drink, buy a piece of chicken, whatever, and, chat with a lady. But you must understand, forget what time the business has to close. Study that you have to reach home and be inside by 12 o'clock because that is when your curfew starts. So if you're in St. Patrick and you have to get to Boucher-Joux, then you need to at least leave up here by 10:30, quarter to 11 to make sure that you make it down in time. Now, if you realize, Nabila, one of the things that the police has been speaking to is this. They are saying that there's been an upsurge in accidents. And that is because people are rushing. You don't need to rush. You come in and look for Nabila. You come in and look for Nabila. Yes, she's good company, great company to be with. However, you have another company you need to be with, which is your bed. You have to be inside. You have to be inside your house. Because you can't sleep by Nabila. You can't sleep there. So you have to be inside your house by that time. You understand? So if you're not inside your house by that time, the police can lock your butt. So here's what happening to you now. 10 minutes to 12, and your day in Victoria going down. Well, how the hell you reaching in Boucher-Joux at 12 o'clock? No. Here's what happened to you. You go end up passing Boucher-Joux. You know why? Because you go wrap up on a telephone pole and the ambulance will come and take you and you're up in the hospital. So you pass Boucher-Joux straight. You're flying home and all because the ambulance is going to try to get you there on time. Listen, folks in the rural area, take a page out of the books of folks who are in the city. They are adhering, eh? And why are they adhering? Because they want another permission, another day. So when you spoil it today, you honestly expect the police to consider you again tomorrow? No, they're not going to consider you tomorrow. So what you need to do, the police tells you 10 o'clock, 10:30, stop your music. Stop your music. The law says, the act says right now that, hey, you have to close your business by 11 o'clock. Lock it up. Because these people, here's what's going to happen. When they encourage you to keep your business open and they encourage you to keep your music playing, the officers coming to you, nobody else. They ain't coming to Nabila, and they ain't coming to the guy who quoted Nabila who living in Boucher-Joux. They ain't coming to him. No, they coming to you. And you are the one who will get taken to court. And guess what? You are also the one who will not get permission again anytime soon. So the same set of people who was lying by you, and let's use Ched for example. Same set of people who was lying by Ched, they gone down and they're lying by the bathroom by Campy. Because Campy get permission. Yeah, and they staying by Campy because Campy now closing 11 o'clock, music stop 10 o'clock, everything pretty. You understand? We can't, come on, stop shooting yourselves. And I'm speaking across Grenada. Stop shooting yourselves in the foot. For the want of $1, you losing $100. Because you want to make one more dollar on that one occasion when you can shut down and have a lot more occasions. That's what it is, It ain't no rocket science. It ain't no rocket science. So I'm saying to you guys and girls who own businesses across the nation, when you would have gotten permission from the 5-0, consider yourself fortunate. It means that they trust you. It means that they believe in you. And they're saying to you, we believe in you, we trust you. So hey, all you need to do is simply this. Go along with the rules that they would have established. It's going to be difficult for you to do social distancing. It's going to be difficult in a function for that, for you to do so and make sure that everybody wear their mask. But it doesn't mean that you cannot get your DJ who is playing the music to remind people as they go along, please remember social distancing. Please remember, because you know them DJ like to talk. Of course. So just add 2 things. Remember social distancing. Remember, wear your mask. And things good. Let the DJ do so and lay hype. And by 9 o'clock, he hype and hype. 9:30 he hype and he know he had to shut down at 10 o'clock. Let him start to play going away music. Yeah. Party done. Yeah. You understand? He playing going away music. Because you know you getting ready now to shut down at 11. When 11 come, you should stop your business. The cleaning, nah man, cleaning will happen tomorrow, please God. When you do so and you come out, cleaning will happen tomorrow, please God.
I've known of situations like when, like if it's after 12 or so, and the police happens to come around your establishment and you're cleaning, they allow you to finish cleaning because they see you cleaning.
They see you cleaning.
They're very understanding.
Of course.
I was in the place, the crab hole on Saturday.
The crab hole.
It's not on the beach. Like,
Oh, Craig. Yeah, crab hole, right.
Craig didn't really have permission for amplified music or anything like that. So they came, they spoke to him. You know, he was able to play his regular radio music. And the people could have been there. They just reminded him that, hey, coffee is 12 o'clock.
Coffee is 12 o'clock. Shut down your place by 11 so people could get home. Same thing. Simple. The boy from Victoria was, not Victoria, Boucher was there. Well, I thought then you said... No, but no, we need to get this thing correct. And persons need to understand. The police have the confidence in you. Let them keep that confidence that they have in you. You understand? Let them keep that confidence. You get the opportunity and you spoil it, you may never have that opportunity again. That. Yeah, they're gonna say, "Hey, well, you must be crazy. Look what happened there." You think, It is. It's sad. It's really, 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 really sad. You understand? I honestly believe that is.
But it's not that hard to shut down, you know. Well, yes, the crowd may cost and carry, and that's a business. At the end of the day, they ain't paying your tickets for you, they're doing nothing for you. The only thing they're doing is to come and support. Some of them, half of them ain't even paying for the drinks that they drink.
Yeah, they come in and hustle. Oh, yeah.
Once you do that, and you shut off your thing at 10, if you want to cost. If they cost it now, they still come back next week if you have something. So, what is the point? What's the point that it costs?
A man give me a joke. You know, I must give a joke. I'll go joke. I'll try a joke before I go. A man give me a joke on the weekend. Yeah, on the weekend. He said, well, he was hanging out by a particular bar. And there's a guy named George who was seated in the bar, you know, outside. So a guy came in and say, all right, barman, give everybody inside here rungs. You know, how you gonna handle that? So everybody get their drink and they had a drink. George outside. George get up. And George come and say, I hear somebody order a beer for me. George was not in the thing, you know. The man didn't even see George, you know. George just get up and say, I hear somebody order a beer for me. Oh, yeah? Where the boss living? What a boss name this, sir? No man, come on, no we just call name, man. Good morning.
Oh, good morning, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to your co-host. How are you? These days you're not talking to me at all. I gave the lady a message to give you. Not talking to me at all. You vex with me. I don't know for what. What do you vex with me for?
Who are you speaking to, her or me?
No, I was speaking to you.
To me?
Yes.
Okay, I don't even know who I'm speaking to, and I don't get vexed with people.
Okay. Well, look on the screen there, and I think you're going to see.
What screen?
Look on the telephone screen.
No, we don't have. That's one of the things we don't have here. We don't do that. That is a waste of money.
How so?
Because I don't need to know who's calling. If I know who's calling, I might ignore some people. So I don't need to know who's calling.
All right, sir.
Who am I speaking to?
Oh, you know you're speaking to very much. That's the man you text so often. Look on the WhatsApp thing, you'll see that. You can't see it on the WhatsApp. It's there. That's how I pick you up.
Okay, so let me let you know this. 9 out of every 10 persons on the WhatsApp, when we send messages, put it this way, when one message goes out, it goes to everybody.
Okay.
So it's not that you're treated differently. If you don't want to tell me who you are, that's entirely up to you, bro.
But it's there.
I'm not saying it's not there, but put it this way. There are about 400 something people on that WhatsApp, Nabi?
Okay.
About 400 something people on the WhatsApp. So I wouldn't know who it is.
Yeah. But I listened to the topic this morning, and I'll tell you something, you know. You have to lay the groundwork, lay the playing field for people to run and run fast when they're young. If you prepare the playing field and people are taking too long to run in it, and they could only try to run when they're old, then you have to give them a chance to run then, because the chance was not there when they was young. I know you're a powerful man, so I know you can untangle that very well.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay. I said your issue with the people who disobeying the regulation, right? Particularly the people who are in the drinks business, selling the drinks and so forth. No, we're in a different time. We COVID just time, as I say, tough time. But there was a time when things was not as tough, when opportunities were not there for people to move fast, like me, move fast. I was slowed down. But now it becomes so problematic. People who couldn't run in the past, who hadn't the chance to run, want to continue, want to survive. And so that's why they disobeyed. So it will be very important that if you give the young people a chance to run in this time fast, so that if the time becomes tougher in the future, then they arrive, right? So that's the people who are disobeying now. I think that's where they are. They're struggling to stay afloat, and it's not they really want to do it. I think they have to do it because they wasn't given the opportunity then to move to save this time now. So sometimes you have to excuse them. But I want you to look at this thing for me. I'll send you a post in there. The statement which was made in Parliament recently by the Honorable Pamela Moses, the QR code for the people on the seed and some elderly that receiving handouts from the government. I really thought that at this point in time, to be putting the elderly in the electronic system is not a good thing to do. Why do we have to be first?
All right, let me just explain something to you. I mean, I'll keep hearing this about putting the elderly in this and putting the elderly in that. And here's what. In China, you have a responsibility to care for your mother, your father, and your grandparents. That's your responsibility.
Yeah.
And one of the problems with us here is that we do not care about the elderly. We care only about ourselves.
Thank you.
And while this, I did not hear it in its total, but while this may cause a level of concern for the elderly, what it will do is to put the elderly in focus and get us as younger people to realize we need to care about these people and we need to ensure that they get what is theirs. Let me say this. I ain't finished. I ain't finished. I am not finished. I'm not finished. Understand that putting the elderly through the rigors of hot sun and the discomfort of riding the bus and having to pay as much as maybe $10 out of that little piece of thing what they get in to get back home because they have to pay for off-route and they can't walk it. It might be, I haven't listened to it yet, but it might be the best thing for the elderly. It is time we as younger people start to focus on our elderly. And that may be the way to start.
It is a way. That's why I said that you're a brilliant guy. You're a brilliant guy. You read it well and you said it well. I have pen, paper to the authorities many, many years ago proposing that we bring a law to hold children responsible for the elderly, the vulnerable. Because you see, after you educate a child to the max, from secondary school to university, you know what they do? They pick up a man, they pick up a woman at 18, 20, and they forget the elderly. They forget you who spend your saving on them. And they have responsibility now for the husband and wife. They forget you, the father and mother. Then who look at this? So the state is responsible now for saying to the young people, we are not going to tolerate this. These people educate you. They spend all their life saving on you. You have a responsibility to take care of them because you take the money, you have the money. You can't take somebody and go live in your life or not live in them to see trouble. So you're right. But I proposed it many, many years ago. Who took it up? Nobody took it up. You say in China and other countries I know. But why haven't we done that? So when we bring in these things that will stress the elderly, further, raise the pressure, you know, with a QR code to go and get maybe some food or whatever it is. And this thing can work with business X. It can't work with business Y because they don't have the swiping machine. What do they do? So when you think you're making things easy for the elderly, and I cherish the elderly. I cherish them. That's what I did for
Then it is the responsibility of the businesses where the QR code does not work. It is their responsibility now to get with the time and get with the flow. You know why? Because if they don't, they're going to lose business.
Yeah, but
so you see, hold on. If we go to think, or if we continue with business as usual, we will never get out, or we will never advance ourselves. So even if Pamela Moses had come out and say, okay, fine, next year we're going to do this. When next year come and it is done, the same people who complaining this year will be the same people who are complaining next year. You do it, hold on. You do it, and trust me, by the end of August, everybody in line.
You sure?
Trust me on that. What I need for you to do is to go now, and even if you don't call me again at all, call me at the end of August and tell me what's going on. Gotta go. One love.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
On that note, it's a very good note to end on, which is we need to care for the elderly a lot more than we are doing now. Peace, love, happiness, and joy. Man gone.